Welcome to a journey back to the gaslit, fog-shrouded streets of Victorian London. In this episode, we delve into one of the most chilling chapters in criminal history, the night of September 30th, 1888, when the infamous Jack the Ripper struck twice, claiming 2 more lives in what became known as the double event. This was a night that plunged Whitechapel into unprecedented terror and cemented the Ripper's brutal legacy. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe so as not to miss future stories. Our story begins with Elizabeth Stride, known to many as Long Liz. Born in Sweden, Elizabeth had a troubled life, marked by poverty and hardship, which eventually led her to the East End of London. On the evening of September 29th, Elizabeth was seen by several witnesses. Around 11 p.m., Jay Best and John Gardner observed her with a man near the Bricklayer's Arms, engaged in what appeared to be an intimate conversation. Later, around 11:45 p.m., William Marshall saw her with another man outside 63 Burner Street, where they were seen kissing before heading towards Dutfield's yard. Finally, at 12:30 a.m., PC William Smith spotted her with a man near the very yard where her life would tragically end. It was in Dutfield's yard, adjacent to the International Working Men's Educational Club, that Elizabeth Stride's body was discovered shortly after 1 a.m. on September 30th by Louis Diemschutz, the club's steward. Her throat had been cut, a single swift and deep incision. The lack of further mutilation, unlike the Ripper's previous victims, has led some to speculate that the killer was interrupted. Morris Eagle, a club member, had passed through the yard just minutes before, around 12:35 a.m., and saw nothing. This narrow window of time suggests a rapid and brutal attack, a testament to the Ripper's terrifying efficiency. Less than an hour after Elizabeth Stride's murder, the terror continued. Catherine Eddowes, known as Kate, was another woman struggling to survive in the harsh realities of Whitechapel. Earlier that night, Catherine had been arrested for public drunkenness and spent several hours in a police cell. Released shortly after 1 a.m., she was last seen alive walking towards Mitre Square. At 1:44 a.m., PC Edward Watkins made a horrifying discovery in Mitre Square. Catherine Eddowes lay dead, her throat savagely cut, and her body subjected to horrific mutilations. Her face was disfigured, and internal organs were removed, displaying a chilling level of anatomical knowledge. Dr. Sequeira, who arrived swiftly, noted the darkness of the square, but confirmed the brutality of the attack. The speed and precision of the mutilations, performed in such a public yet secluded space, underscored the killer's audacity and ruthlessness. The murders of Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes, occurring within such a short span and geographical proximity, sent shockwaves through London. This became known as the double event. The police response was immediate and widespread, yet the killer seemed to vanish into the night. A crucial piece of evidence emerged shortly after Eddowes' murder. A blood-stained piece of her apron was found in Goulston Street, leading to a doorway where a message was scrawled on the wall. The infamous Goulston Street Graffito read, "The Jews are the men that will not be blamed for nothing." Fearing anti-Semitic riots, the police controversially ordered the message to be wiped away before it could be properly photographed or analyzed, a decision that has been debated by historians ever since. This graffito, whether written by the killer or a bystander, added another layer of complexity and horror to the case, fueling public fear and suspicion. It highlighted the social tensions of the era and the desperate attempts to understand the monster in their midst. The double event of September 30th, 1888, remains one of the most perplexing and terrifying nights in the history of Jack the Ripper. 2 lives brutally extinguished, 2 women whose stories became intertwined with one of history's most enduring mysteries. Despite extensive investigations, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown, leaving a chilling void in our understanding of these heinous crimes. The legacy of Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes, and the terror of that night, continue to haunt us, a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of society. Thank you for joining us on this historical true crime journey. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of the past. Let us know your thoughts on the double event in the comments below.